Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Wolf. In today's video, we are here inside of BlueTech Survival with Bluestone!
I am just here. Hello.
Hello!
To my house.
To my house.
This is my house.
Sadly, this is... Where's the Flatnose?
He's on vacation at the moment.
Yay!
Vacation time. He also gets a beautiful the sunrise.
Yeah.
I just realised this. I didn't expect this when I built this house.
Yeah, exactly. It's very nice. You ever just like look at the sunrise?
I think Flatnose does. I don't know. I don't.
So, like it just sits there. It's like looking directly at the sun.
Yeah. Couldn't do that in real life though. Anyways.
So let's just say I have stumbled into your world to I want you to give me a tour of this world.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
As if I remember where everything is.
It's been like a few months.
It has been, I think, 2 or 3 months since the last video on BlueTech Survival, if I remember. This is BlueTech Survival. So I don't normally start in here. Where you started in my room is where I normally start the intro. So
yeah, but I'm the main character for today's video.
So this is my bedroom. I have a random gold block, a few just random garbage in this chest, which I gathered myself.
Yep.
Put that back. Put that back. Put that back. Alright, so I have a... Where did I put that painting on? Did that painting just disappear? I don't know. I think there was meant to be a painting on there, but I don't think I forgot. So here's one window.
Very weird window.
So yeah, in the future there was actually meant to be something over there. We was in the Flatnose room, which is the left side of the house. So this is the front of the house, and you might be able to see Fanta did a few signs.
Wait, so if this is an exit for Flatnose, where's your exit?
The Flatnose. Look at the top.
Oh!
The Flatnoses, you got exit for noobs. There's the sign for everyone else in the world.
Except me, right?
No, you have to as well. Right, so the house is very small.
Yeah, I'd say so.
We don't plan to do much videos in the house. That's the thing. So like most of our videos are planned outside of the house, and we expand buildings, like the maze video from like Halloween and stuff. So the only part that's big is down here, so we'll go down there in a second.
I've seen these from the shorts. I've seen that from the shorts.
Yeah, so this is the storeroom, and I have organized everything. So plan to help me build this. I think it was episode 2 of the series, which is like 8 months old. So our plan was the cobblestone and wood pattern plus the birch on the...
I will say, in episode, I believe it was 15. No, it was 15. I believe when we worked Halloween special when I was in it. I may have nicked a few things from in here.
Wow. Probably why I was expecting. I experienced a load of shortages when trying to do episodes, and this is why I don't oh wait, I forgot the Halloween special was actually recorded on a copy, so
yeah,
it actually wasn't stolen from the actual world. So I have some random chests. Nose. So this is Fanta's chest. Well, I don't know if you'll use it. There's a few stuff like the Nether, when we did that Nether episode. I think that was episode 10, 12 or something.
It was
before
11.
The Halloween.
11.
Yeah, so we did the Nether. It was a lot of sand. We had to travel like a long distance for the sand as well, like thousands of blocks.
The fact that I know your episodes and you don't says a lot about how much I used to watch it.
I will try and remember. So here's some like old tools, or like tools we can use and just break. Put it back. Right. So
what is
earlier,
this?
You saw this in the short. We currently just store tools down here.
Very limited amount of tools.
So in the shorts you would have seen like emeralds, netherite, diamonds, etc. that was in a copy with Creative Active. So the official world was never used in the shorts. It was just a copy of the original world. So
I wanted to ask you, one of the shorts you did was like with like Fantas just as a noob, and like he blew up your house. And like what was like, and then obviously everyone thought it was coming back. What was like your kind of like? What was your like? Everyone thought it was the Fanta was coming back. What was your kind of like? Like, what was your thoughts on that?
Well, so this short was probably between episode 15 and 16, which was the time where everything just went silent. No, Fanta, is meant to be in the series, and there was no talk of cutting him out of the series. We've, been in conversations about it and stuff, but we haven't spoke about BlueTech Survivor in a while. I think when we bring back the Minecraft series, we will think about how we want to expand this world and how to expand these Let's Plays into, like, where would it be entertaining? Where would the storytell continue? I think that's one thing we'll have to do and have to work on. All I will say is none of the videos are scripted. So it's based off of how we do it and what we plan to do.
To be honest, I don't know how you do that, because if you look at every single one of my videos, let's just say...
using scripts.
Yes, all my videos are scripted.
Here's the thing, I do not like scripts. I will stay away from scripts when it comes to Let's Plays. So that's how... so this was a campfire thing, so it's kind of uneven, but the thing is, it's just meant for, 3...
I am gonna say, out of everything in this world, when I was making the remake, this took the longest. I will just say that.
Why would this take the longest? It's the smallest build.
No, but like, it's like the way it was uneven, and like I made it even, so like, I need to break it and then redo it again like 1,000 times, and it was so annoying.
Yeah, no, so when we placed this here, I think that part of land wasn't even, done. So we had to try and be careful how we built this. I think this was a solo episode as well. It was meant to only be a capacity of the maximum capacity without adding cheats in, which is 8. So we kind of hit the right spot here, which you can get 8 people on a block, if you count correctly. So which is 3, 6 on the long ones, 7, 8. So yeah, it makes sense when you're not using cheats and stuff in the world. Should we go to the mine next? This was an early episode thing as well. I'm not gonna go. Or do you want to go down it?
No. I mean, I know it's like peaceful mode, but it just don't really seem like a fun place in a very cheerful episode.
So we dug into a cave which was huge. We didn't expect it to be huge, but it was huge. So it had like a lot of like minerals, diamonds, iron, coal, cobble, lava, water, etc. It had everything.
I remember this build was the first build you ever did. I remember this. Like it was like
the house.
No, because like remember it was like wait actually no it was this was like especially like the cave going down. This structure was like I think the last thing you did with the mine, but the mine I guess that's not really a structure. Keep on going. Never mind. I'm going.
I did the structure first.
Yeah.
But the house was the first build. This was the first build outside of the house.
So like, why did you pick this house in general? Like, what made you pick this house?
I don't know. I was thinking of something small, but not something too small. But it does look goofy in some ways. But I kind of like it. It's unique. It's different.
I have to say, this part of the house took the longest time. Like, besides like the small structures like this house took the longest time to build on my remake.
Right. Yes, that's the mine. That's the house. We've done 3 things, I guess, now. Okay.
My favourite place. Because
everyone's favourite thing.
I'm the only one who made it on twice. I'm gonna try and make that number go up.
Okay, so the problem with this was how inactive. I couldn't think of who to add to the Shadow God in every episode, so there was kind of little people to add. So I think when the channel is much bigger, it'll be easier to add people into it.
You built this on. Didn't you build this on episode 7? It was 7 or 8.
Yeah, it was one of the newest episodes, which are like newer than 6. It's generally obvious. I would just say, we'll have to do what Stampy did eventually, where we have 4 names in each sign. So it helps us keep the capacity in the shout out going if we get to that size. I want it to be very chilled. A lot of people can, sit back and enjoy and remember the old times that they used to have, like I did with when I used to watch Stampy when I was younger. But yeah, no, this was a thing that I built because of, Stampy was a massive part of the community at one point, and now he's gone. I think it'll be probably a good time I bring it back.
Yeah, the thing is, on the remake, I actually put the roses as a blue, like the blue flowers, because I just
that was actually the plan, but we didn't have enough blue roses.
Funny thing is, the best thing about this is, I was like building this terrain and I found like a patch of at least 50 flowers.
Yeah, so basically, should we go back over here and then we'll go to the newest stuff? So I'm guessing this wasn't made in an episode. This was made outside of an episode, if I remember. Let me keep it close, actually. So we actually had to travel about 2,000 blocks to a jungle to get the panda, because I wanted a panda in BlueTech Survival near the house. So we got a panda. And it took probably 2.5 hours to get it back.
Frederick.
No. Okay, so yeah, this was outside the episode. This is basically, this used to be a cow area, but now the cows have moved to the new farm. But, yes, so this is temporary for the farm, so the chickens are in here for now. It's just so we can make cakes. While you're back over here, this is actually the farm. This is wheat, sugarcane, pumpkin, and melon. The melon is useful. When you want, food.
Yeah.
That's basically useful in some ways.
I think it has the lowest saturation. I believe I'm the lowest one in the game.
We basically have most of the basic plants we can get our hands on. So that's basically all the farm. There's a jungle tree right there. I just planted for a future video. I was going to make a tree house, but yeah, I don't know yet. Right, so we did this in sections. So these are separate videos completely. We had one for the oak farm, one for the birch farm, and the jungle one. We do if I bring the series back, there will be one more coming out, which is this one. I'm not gonna leak what it is though. Okay, so yeah, basically this is just your average tree farm. You go through, cut your trees, you replant them in the exact order they're in. So we can continue getting wood here, closer to the house, instead of having to travel. It just makes this area look really nice as well, rich, natural farm,
Yeah, with my OCD, I probably would have just shaved off these trees so the trees don't skip the farm.
Nah, it's fine for me. I'm completely fine with it. Alright, yes, this is the newest episode, very much. It's a wishing well.
There's nothing in it.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. Sorry. Put that cobblestone back. So, basically, this is a wishing well, which I had the idea from Stampy. Again, more credits where credits are due.
I have a theory on what this hole is going to be. I have a huge theory. This is going to be a mega mansion for me, because I'm the admin.
No.
The short, I'll be behind the scenes videos on BlueStone's Live, I believe too.
No, there's a short as well. And BlueStoneTechX. Okay. So yeah, this one's pig farm, sheep farm, etc. So there's 3 huge farms. And we had to go into the planned world to just keep an eye on. So this part under here is going to be where, actually, do you know that old farm I showed you not long ago, up near the house?
Yep.
This is actually meant to be where the new farm will be, and it's huge. The planned world is... This farm in the planned world is complete. I know exactly how I want it.
Ah, okay.
So I have the main world, which is for the videos, and I have one where I want to where I go in, plan stuff, and invite Panther if it's I've done it alone, or we're both in the world just planning everything out. It's basically how we've done the last few episodes. This was one of them. This was also one of them. The underground farm is also another one. Tree farm is also one as well. This will be leading to a town, so we're going to be building shops and stuff, which is going to be fun. And then in that distance, I think, or over there, should be a farmland. So
Yeah, I remember you said it over there. It's probably gonna be like the Funland. I remember you saying on stream.
Oh yeah, actually, there is another idea. What's in the planned world?
Doghouse.
The doghouse, which I actually do want to build soon. Or whenever I bring the series back, it is going to be probably a future next 3 videos or something. But like I say, it depends if I want to bring the series back sooner.
You have a helper here. You have a helper.
No help yet. Basically, the storyline is it's going to be huge, and I want to try and keep the series going until I retire from YouTube in the next few years. So that's the plan of BlueTech Survival. Really, but yeah, that's basically everything in BlueTech Survival that you need to know, and you've seen and everything.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's not a big world. I think there's been 16 videos on this world.
16 or 15.
So yeah, 16 of them on the actual channel. But yeah, that's everything really. So
yeah, well, it was fun. Anyway, I'm probably gonna go back to my series.
Alright.
Goodbye. I might invade your world again soon.
Wow. Okay.
But by the way, watch out for any TNT mines I may have laid around.
Alright. Bye.
Goodbye.